Hello guys and welcome to another video. They just announced the casting for Tyson in season 2 of the Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV show. So let's talk about it. But before that, let's get two things out of the way. Yes, I'm not in my house. I'm currently on vacation. And happy first day of the 2024 Olympics to all those who celebrate. So Percy Jackson and the Olympians season 2 has not even started filming, but San Diego Comic-Con has already started and we already had a Percy Jackson and the Olympians panel where they announced the casting for Tyson. Did you see this coming? Because I did not. But let's see how this was announced.
He's so amazing. You guys are gonna love him. We've been working so much with him during prep, and he's just like, you guys are gonna love him for sure.
Yeah, perfect Tyson.
He's also like 6'5".
Yeah.
So like maybe a couple inches taller than me. But yeah.
Not a couple, more like a couple feet.
Your relationship to him will be in apple boxes, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, lifting you up as high as you can be, so you can be eye to eye.
Cute. Let's see what the Hollywood Reporter has to say about this. Percy Jackson and the Olympians finds its Tyson for season 2. Daniel Diemer will play the Cyclops character from author Rick Riordan's book series. And then we have this really cute pic of obviously Walker sitting next to presumably Tyson, Daniel Diemer. Now, I am sure you're going to let me know down below how to pronounce his name, and I am not going to understand it, but please still try to do so. I am liking the size difference here in this picture because obviously Tyson is supposed to act like he is younger than Percy, but he looks like 6 feet tall, almost from the get-go, from where we meet him in book 2, The Sea of Monsters. So he's looking pretty good. I'm just trying to imagine his face with just one gigantic eye in the middle. As long as it's not this, then I'm happy with it. Let's take a closer look at him because he does have brown eyes. I feel like this is absolutely perfect casting for Tyson. Looking at his current official art, I feel like he looks pretty good. And even looking at his old official art, which I subject myself to from time to time, he looks pretty accurate, and I love the detail that they added. He has a little Poseidon necklace, a little trident on a chain, so cute, and he has like this big ears, big nose, and a dorky smile. He looks perfect for the role. And I love that they're just sitting together like this. That's very Walker coded. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Daniel Diemer, I just can't read without my glasses on, will join the Disney Plus series as Tyson the Cyclops, a fan favorite character from author Rick Riordan's quintet of novels. I've never heard that term before, quintet of novels. I like that. Diemer's casting was announced Thursday during a panel for the show at Comic-Con, and then it goes on to say what it's about and where it's filming. Oh, it's set to go into production next week in Vancouver. Finally, because the kids are going to be 25 years old by the last season. So Disney, please, I give my life to you if you just hurry the hell up. If after this season you just green light the other 3 and film them back to back, please. Is that so much to ask? I know it is, but I'm asking anyway. So who is Tyson? Obviously, we know this, but Tyson is a young Cyclops who grew up alone on the street and finds it tough to survive in the human world. He's also a child of Poseidon, which means he's Percy's half-brother, much to Percy's annoyance. In a video from Comic-Con, Riordan introduced the new addition. Some of you may know, in the Sea of Monsters we meet an important new character, a shy, awkward, endearing Cyclops. He's a half-brother to Percy, Tyson, and today I have the honor of introducing the actor who will be bringing that character to life. He will bring a whole new dimension to Tyson, and it's going to be incredible to see him in the 2nd season. I am sure it will be. And then Scoble says, you guys are going to love him. Okay, so in season 2, Percy will, according to the show's logline, his friendship with Annabeth is changing. He learns he has a Cyclops for a brother, Grover has gone missing, and camp is under siege from the forces of Kronos. Percy's journey to set things right will take him off the map and into the deadly Sea of Monsters, where a secret fate awaits the son of Poseidon. Did I read this right? His friendship with Annabeth is changing for the better. Book 2 is peak Percy-Beth friendship. It's just the 2 of them for most of the book, and they're actually friends. Besides the whole Tyson conflict, which Percy understands a little bit, I feel like that's their best moment, platonically. I'm so looking forward to seeing it. Have you seen Walker and Leah and the little friendship bracelets that they have with the Seawood Brain and the Wise Girl? They have us wrapped around their little fingers. Or at least me. Okay, so Diemer is coming off Hulu's critically acclaimed limited series Under the Bridge, which I haven't seen. His credits also include Netflix, The Midnight Club, and feature films The Half of It, Supercell, and Little Brother, which is very ironic. Okay, now let's see what Variety has to say. Percy Jackson Season 2 cast Daniel Diemer as Cyclops Tyson, Star promises our best work in Sea of Monsters. Well, I'll be the judge of that. And this picture, I saw this earlier today. This is everything. This is the chemistry that we want to see on screen for the trio because we know it exists. We know it's there. We know it's possible. Now the acting coaches and the directors and the scripts just needs to bring this out of this trio because clearly they're besties, Your Honor. So let them be besties and let them have incredible chemistry on screen because they do have it in real life. We just want to see that confirmed. And the Celestial Trio deserves to have the best chemistry ever. The cast of Percy Jackson Season 2 is starting to grow. During the show's San Diego Comic-Con panel, author Rick Riordan announced, yes, we know all this. Thank you so much, Rick, for the warm welcome, Diemer said in a video that played to the Hall H crowd. I'm thrilled and honored to step into the universe of Percy Jackson. I've been a fan of the book since I was 10 years old. I can't wait to bring Tyson to life and introduce him to you all.
Thank you so much, Rick, for the warm welcome. Now, I'm thrilled and honored to step into the extraordinary universe of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Now, I've been a fan of the books since I was 10 years old, and it is a dream come true to be part of this and embark on such an exciting adventure with such a talented cast and crew, and of course, passionate fans. Now, I can't wait to bring Tyson to life and to share his journey with you all. San Diego Comic-Con. Thank you very much.
I love when actors have been fans of the books before becoming cast in that book series. It's not a necessity for me. I also love it when they become fans starting from playing those characters, but when they are previous fans, I don't know, it just makes it more special to me. It feels like the show is in better hands. Steven Berg teased that season 2 will be very wet and have some new friends we're going to make. Jeffries also said that the cast's best work is yet to come in the sophomore season. Can't wait. I wanted to make sure I played Annabeth so well that you wouldn't know I'm not Annabeth when we say cut, Jeffries said on the panel. I'm so grateful I get to play this part because I've never played someone like this before. For what's to come, we're going to show you guys so much more of what we can do. We're all going to show our best work in this new stuff. I love you guys too much for me not to give it my all. We all, thank you. Okay, so Deadline confirms that filming on season 2 begins next week in Vancouver. If you live in Vancouver, I envy you. And finally, Disney also posted something on D23, obviously because it's their Comic-Con, their show, about Daniel Diemer. Daniel Diemer recently starred in Hulu limited series Under the Bridge, based on the critically acclaimed book of the same name and tragic true story of a missing girl in Vancouver in 1997. Oh my god, Vancouver is popping out a lot. He is a graduate of Victoria Academy of Dramatic Arts in Vancouver. Now, I've already looked up his age, but without even telling you guys how old he is, this tells you that he's not that young because he's already gone through all of college. When I say not that young, obviously I've already gone through all of college as well. I mean, not 14, like the rest of the cast. So now that we have all that information out of the way, let's stalk this guy on Wikipedia. Who are you, Daniel Diemer, and how do you pronounce your last name? So, he was born June 21st, 1996. I feel like I was about to say, I feel like June 21st is an important date in Percy Jackson, obviously. It's the summer solstice, I'm just an idiot. He was born on the summer solstice, very interesting, 1996. 2 whole years older than me, which makes him 28 years old. I don't know why I was expecting someone younger, but this makes sense. Walker right now, isn't he around like 15? I'm in denial if he's 16. But Tyson is basically 12 years older than the guy who's playing Percy, which makes sense because even though they're supposed to be around the same age because they're in the same grade when they go to school together in Sea of Monsters, Tyson is so much bigger. And I feel like it's the same thing with Cyclopses and goats, satyrs, where they're twice as old as Percy, but they age half as fast. So while they might be 50 in real life, they're 25. I feel like that's something like that. So if he's 28 in the books, because of Cyclops' years, like dog years, he would be 14, right? And now someone explained it to me. You might think you work hard, but the people who edit Wikipedia pages work harder because this has already been updated. Percy Jackson and the Olympians 2024. Diemer will appear in the upcoming 2nd season of Disney Plus's Percy Jackson and the Olympians. He will play Tyson, the main character's younger Cyclops half-brother. He's very cute, honestly. I love his eyebrows. That's basically all we know so far about season 2, specifically the casting, because obviously in season 2 we get a bunch of new characters. Specifically, and most importantly, we get Talia at the end. And maybe we get some flashbacks of Talia, though that might have just been in the first book, so maybe not book 2. But do you think they will announce Talia's actress before the show comes out, or will it be a huge reveal in the last episode? I'm partial to the second theory because I think that would be very, very exciting to finally be able to see Talia's face, spoilers, as she comes out of the tree and be like, oh, that's her coming out of a pine tree. But honestly, I also wouldn't mind if they announced her casting beforehand. If they're filming this chronologically, then they won't necessarily have to announce it until the very end because it won't get leaked. She won't be on set, probably. But obviously Tyson's gonna be there from day 1 in episode 1, so it makes sense for his announcement as a bigger part of the season to have come out before. They also announced that they were looking for like another female demigod to be in the show, who's a completely original character to the TV show. Someone who's on the side of Luke and who's another unclaimed demigod and who is also joining Cronus' side. But that's all the news we have so far. San Diego Comic-Con is always full of little gems, and I'm so happy that they finally decided to share this with us and that filming is finally starting for season 2 next week, because they seriously have to hurry it up because they're probably gonna take around like 8 to 9 months to film plus 10 months of post-production. So I feel like we're looking at a 2026 release date for the season 2, and I'm so sad because Walker would be like 18 by the time that happens. I'm just urging Disney Plus to please go as fast as possible and to maybe just start on the next season's script while they're filming season 2. The people who write the scripts for season 2 obviously are probably already done with that, at least like 90% of the way. But while they're still working on that one, couldn't they do season 3 to like speed up the process? They're probably still having to go on set and, you know, tweak things a little bit here and there, but multitasking, please, I urge you. I know it's not easy. I'm just asking as a fan, please, I've seen what Harry Potter can do. Why can't we replicate that and make it better? The story is better. So as a final message, I just want to welcome Daniel to the Percy Jackson family. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you bring to the table, and I think you're a very good cast, at least physically, for Tyson. So I'm really happy about that. So please let me know if you are happy as well by leaving a like on this video or commenting down below when you think Talia's casting will be revealed. And I don't care that it's pronounced Thalia. Canonically, I don't like that. So I'm not going to pronounce it like that, at least until the season comes out and they just start saying her name so much that I have to change my ways. But so far, that hasn't happened, so I'm not changing my ways. Subscribe if you haven't already and click that bell button to get notifications every time I post a new video. I post videos just like this, except from my actual house every single Friday. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!